This past Saturday, September 6th, I hit Asbury Park with the support of the Tyranny Response Team. Leroy Truth was there, David Snow from the Exposure Report, Vinny from Garden State Accountability, Scalzo Photo, Bongholio from the Social Justice Waterpipe, and me. We met up at Bond in Summerfield, the same spot where I was arrested back on July 9th. This time, about a dozen cops roll up. First one on scene tells David the same thing Whitley told me. Well, David pushed back verbally, the cop pushed back physically, so we end up going down to file a complaint. Then we end up the day at Pasta Volo raising money to feed the homeless. You gotta stick around for this one. It is truly epic.
Welcome, welcome. I am Leroy Truth of Leroy Truth Investigations, and we have an extraordinarily critically important investigation we are doing live on site in the famous, and for some infamous, but beautiful, Asbury Park, New Jersey. Please smash that like button, everyone, when you're coming in. Come on into frame two, David. And this man here, this is Craig. And I'm going to let Craig tell his story to you in a minute. And he has a video that I'm going to be doing a commentary on, posting on Monday. And he had his head cracked open right here at this very spot in July by a violent, vicious, vile Asbury cop named Officer Whitley. And what was his crime? Recording from about 5 or 6 feet away toward the police car.
I don't know if that's the privacy aspect that people are looking for.
Please do not record inside my vehicle. That you cannot do. That you cannot do. You cannot
Sir,
do.
don't touch
Please,
me. Do not touch me.
I'm asking you.
Do not touch me. Get back.
Wait, five.
Step back.
Record inside my vehicle.
Step back.
I'm not going to let you record inside my vehicle. You cannot do that.
I can, and I will. I am not under arrest.
Ever. I resist against me.
Ah, you're getting sued, motherfucker. Off me.
Give me another unit for resisting.
So we're going to recreate what happened last time. And we're going to go on a peaceful search, totally peaceful search for Officer Whitley throughout the city of Asbury Park. We're going to be asking, like, where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Whitley? He's a violent cop. Now, understand, most of the police officers in Asbury Park are people that do the right thing. They don't violate the rights of people, and you understand what First Amendment is. It's fundamental.
In fact, in Craig's video, they were well aware that he had the right to record. He kept account. I think they acknowledged his right to record from public at least nine times before they arrested him for allegedly doing just that while he wasn't even doing that at the moment he was arrested. It's the most bizarre story I've seen in a while.
One of the things that upset me the most was the officer wound up saying after they threw this man to the ground, you wanted this. No, the officer wanted this, because after his partner said you have the right to film, he called his supervisor. So yeah, you don't have credentials. He's still with the credentials thing. The supervisor comes out, informs this guy Whitley, he has the right to film. So this guy Whitley wanted to go hands-on. He wanted to get violent. He wanted to violate this man's rights, and he followed through with his actions.
And we're going to do a play-by-play. And then we're going to go on a peaceful search of looking for Officer Whitley, and also looking to talk with the good police officers who will condemn his actions. Let's see how many of them in Asbury Park there are, because this man is one of the nicest men, one of the most gentle men I met. Craig has a profound lawsuit that he will be putting against the police. However, he has 4 criminal charges against him. Oh, 5.
Yeah, he added another harassment charge on me. I didn't want anybody to think that they were chasing me away, arrested or not.
Yeah.
I came back and recorded on this corner every day for 7 days straight.
Nice.
After that. And I was here the day before I got arrested, and then for 5 days after.
Right, so this is something you were already doing, had nothing to do with this chiropractor, who was the ultimate Karen Darren, I call it Kadarin. And he's the one who actually is responsible for all of this activation of 911 and everything.
Yeah, and in my video, you'll see the contrast, because like I said, I got arrested on July 9th. On July 8th, I was here. I walked around the corner here, and I was just recording inside the front of Pasta Volo, and the manager came out, beautiful smile, offered me the menu and a gift card.
And then the manager came out, Soleil, and gave him a $10 gift card. She didn't give him a 911 call. But over here, Patrick Connolly, over here, they did. This started it all. And by the way, the manager's name is Soleil, and I spoke with her earlier today. She is awesome. She did what almost no one does in the whole country. That's why when we're complete for today, we're going to go to eat dinner there, and I already talked with her and asked her if we can live stream our entire dinner. So we're not going to be restaurant critics, but we'll share how much we love her food because they got like 4.8 stars.
Not too much. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
It's good.
Tired, but hanging in there.
That's a sharp cane you got.
Thank you. Had it many years.
The community is lovely.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. God bless you.
Very nice gentleman.
God bless you. What's your name, sir? Name's Anthony Martin. Reverend. Leroy Truth. Reverend, nice to meet you. Reverend Anthony Martin. Oh, my gosh. Proprietor, he was psychic. Been that way my whole life. Cool stuff. Right down the road here from Pasta Volo. Wow. Now take a look at this. This is where Craig was.
That's the first time I've seen a bunch of you.
And he was
guys out
recording down there, everybody. Down the street. And then the guy, the chiropractor, came out of here. And this is the guy who called 911. And what did he say?
Excuse me? Yeah.
Wait, that way?
No, that way.
Why is that?
No reason.
Oh, we got police. Oh, do you have your professional? You have the engraving?
No, it's not Whitley.
Hey, hello there.
Sticking to the script.
Leroy? What's that?
Silence.
Oh, yeah. So.
Hey, how's it going? I basically got a call saying you guys are filming, which is considered really low. That was you guys. You guys are just filming. Alright.
Okay.
Guys, have a good day. Thank you. You can't film the type of deal.
Hold on, Justin. Don't touch me.
Hey,
Don't
you
touch
just
me.
went hands out.
Don't touch me.
You get your hands off.
I'm in a public space. I can film whatever my eyes can see. Well, you should probably close the computer.
This is how it all started.
There's no law. There's no law.
Tactics.
Vehicle court calls.
You say you can't up there.
Of course we can. State the law.
This is why we're here.
Is your policy to close your computer? Is your policy to close your computer? No, we're gonna have to look into your policy. I think that's your policy. I think you're violating your policy right now, and you want to take it out on me. Why don't you just close your computer and don't worry about it?
Why did you assault this man?
You touched me.
I asked him to move back.
You harassed me. I don't want to touch you.
You put your hands on him. That is assault there. And
I'll certainly move out of your way if you want to get in and out of your vehicle.
To move away from the vehicle because he's not allowed to film it.
of course
I am.
Of course we all are. It's up to you to create privacy. And Officer Whitley, well, we got more police coming here. He's coming cameras. Officer Whitley slammed this man and concussed this man because he was filming from a public street. Your police
You're
chief.
allowed to film it. You just can't put your camera in.
Of course, no. We're not going to put it. We're not going to put it inside your vehicle, but we can. Right now, I can see your computer, and that is breaking no law whatsoever. Oh, they got more. They got three coming now, and we can peacefully record, whatever we can see. And it's called the Plainview Doctrine. You know what it is, right? Yeah. You probably get drunk from that Plainview Doctrine. Now we got 3 cops here. That was quick. He's coming in hot. Hey, hello, officer. Hey, can you clarify how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh shit, the whole force has been coming
we got
out.
7 here.
The whole force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's not. If we see inside the window, plain view.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not hard to
You guys have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Just give me some space so I can get into my vehicle.
No worries.
Thank you.
7, 8, 9.
Why is that? You're in the road.
What's
What's your name and badge?
Yes, Officer Leahy, badge number 290.
And here, I got a question for you.
That officer
For us to be here.
No, there isn't, but I got a question for you, but you're walking away from it.
put his hands on Dave.
Yeah, we want to do, no. This officer here put his hands, he put his hands on the
Leroy.
exposure report.
Leroy, you can speak to me.
No, I want to speak to him.
It's on his call, and I'm the supervisor, so you can speak to me.
And what is you're a little aggressive. Can you de-escalate a little bit?
Huh?
You're a little aggressive. Can you de-escalate?
What's the need for
Understand
all
my
these
words.
police officers here? There's a whole bunch of these.
This is like
They're all
10.
clearing up.
It's like 10.
This officer who originally showed up on the scene, he decided to go hands-on with Dave over there and repeating the same course of action as Officer Whitley. So I don't understand
So
the
I should
need
speak
for
to
it.
Dave.
I
Well,
think if you want to,
A couple things. We need his name and badge number. So we're going to do a complaint against him.
Yeah,
we're
we're gonna-
hands-on the exposure report.
I'd like to file an IA on this officer right now with you.
I'm trying to do one thing at a time. I'm going to speak to Dave first and make sure they didn't need medical attention. And if he wants to provide a statement, talk to Dave, all right?
Unreal.
Unbelievable.
For cameramen, they sent out the whole force.
You're being aggressive here.
They sent out the whole full
This guy over
force.
here, we're gonna get his name.
This is the guy who
This
doesn't.
guy's name. We're gonna file an IA on him. Okay, because it's not okay to put your hands on people.
Pujols.
This man Craig was just about to happen with Dave. And luckily there's a bunch of us here who are not going to let it happen. We're here to fight for justice for Craig, and we're not going to let him take
That guy said the same
stupid.
stupid thing Whitley said, that you can't record inside his vehicle.
Same shit.
Said the same stupid comment.
He put his hands on me and called me for backup.
Can I speak to the officer? Are you injured at all?
No, I'm not injured. But I was unwanted touching.
Unwanted.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't want him to touch me in public, recording.
Okay, let me speak to him. Sure. Give us a story. Might have been a reason.
Yeah. Well, he says I'm not allowed to record into his vehicle. That's the one who said that. That he said nobody said that. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
thank you.
Andrew.
Appreciate you addressing that.
Clear.
I do appreciate you addressing that.
Yeah, don't make any more fools of yourselves.
That's the end. We can record in public. Everything's good.
Look at how they park on the wrong side of the road. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. They sent out the whole force.
This is exactly why we do the work. Why this man was slammed on the ground and got a concussion, blood all over the sidewalk, blood streaming down his head.
And obviously it's
Police officer Whitley said you can't record into my vehicle.
and this officer said the same thing. So it must be something that the whole department needs to learn.
And this gentleman in this car, hands on with Dave, the same exact tactic. You can't film inside my vehicle. What are we talking about?
He messed up, man. 314.
Pujols.
F-U-J.
Pujols.
Something needs to change with the Asbury Park Police. Something needs to change.
So, Dave, you were 1 second from being slammed against the pavement.
That would have been a huge mistake not to talk about.
We got to get this guy.
This sergeant came in hot. He's been arrogant. He's aggressive.
Hopefully he's educating his officer here. He's the supervisor.
Well, we got to definitely do it. I got to get.
Yeah. We'll go file a complaint on this guy.
Yeah. He's got to have to. They must learn. They cannot touch us
Right.
unless
We're breaking the law.
there's a crime that has broken the law.
This guy was told to clear out, but he wants to still hang around.
This guy's over here.
He wants to go hands on.
This guy looks like he wants to go hands
He wants to go hands
Why
on.
is he leaving?
These guys just can't get enough.
I'm going to come to the police and file a complaint. Okay.
That was
100% because
that's the course of action that I was going to recommend.
Yeah.
I was going to try to talk to you one-on-one in private.
We are and you
No, as a courtesy to you.
Oh, no.
Okay. As long as you don't care what they hear.
I don't care. We're in public. Yeah.
All right.
If I wanted privacy, I'd treat you like go to the police
All right.
scene and ask.
Are you familiar with where police headquarters is?
No, can you give me the address?
All right. So, you're not from Asbury?
What's the address?
1 Municipal Plaza. I was going to give you like
No,
how
we'll
to
find
get
it.
to there.
It's easy. We just make a left and it's.
But I'm saying once you get to Main Street,
Yeah.
you pretty much just look to your left. It's a couple blocks over.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were driving. You can go on foot.
Yeah, no, we'll figure it
All
out.
right, so 1 Municipal Plaza closed.
Correct.
It's kind of right next to the train station on Main Street.
Okay. No, we'll find it.
I have one question before you go.
What's going on, man?
Now, the reason we're here is we're investigative journalists, and we
I know.
You know
I
the
why you're here.
you know who we are?
But kind of put two and two together with tripods and
So
stuff.
we're
yeah.
here because this man was assaulted by Officer Daryl Whitney for doing the same exact thing that Officer Pajolis went hands-on with him. And he said, you can't film into my police car. And of course we can. It's plain your doctrine. And you can't trespass the eyes of the camera. Now Officer Whitney violently arrested him. He's got 5 criminal charges on him. And you know what? The biggest irony of it all is he wasn't recording. His phone was not recording when Officer Whitney slammed him into the ground and concussed him. So we're here to investigate Officer Whitney and to ideally find him today and peacefully, peacefully ask him about the situation.
He's not working.
Let me ask you this. Say someone didn't have a recording device. This, make sure it doesn't fall. Keep us in
They
the frame.
respond the same way? The camera changes things that much?
It's a case-by-case scenario, but I wouldn't say that the camera changes the outcome.
Because I can't imagine just looking in a cop car saying, well, I don't know about the second part of that, or maybe that would happen. It wouldn't happen.
You guys understand that to a degree. I'll give you an example. When I came up to you, I tried to approach you privately. I get it, we're in like a public place. But I wanted to discuss the course of action if you wanted to pursue an incident, the rights that you have. And you said to me, I feel comfortable with people being around. But sometimes, let's just say, if you were a victim doesn't want to maybe speak in privately.
No, I
They
get
don't want
what
to give a statement with people recording.
I get what you're saying.
So-
My comfort is irrelevant, though.
Okay, but
Because other people
we
have
extend
rights.
that courtesy to
Yeah,
everybody.
but there's really nothing you can do, right?
No.
If people are outside,
no,
unless you put up crime scene tape, police tape, or
I'm
something like that.
speaking specifically for today.
Yeah.
So I explained what the legal recourse for you is.
Yeah.
My job as a supervisor is I'm going to go back to headquarters.
So how'd I say?
I'm going to review his body cam footage. Also, because I wasn't out here when this incident happened.
Oh, that's fair.
So it would be unfair for me to say this guy's right and this guy's wrong.
Craig,
So I'm going to go back.
Craig, can
and
you
I'm
show it
gonna
to him now?
So I have two
The body cam
questions.
footage.
I have two
You want to see
questions.
the body cam footage?
No.
I'm going to go to police headquarters right now. I'm going to meet you there.
Yeah.
If you want to meet me there.
Oh, whose body cam footage?
I just
The
have,
officer that was just
Oh, yeah, he's
that
talking
you're
about this
telling me
body cam
But I
footage.
mean, I want him to see
So
the
sorry.
Officer Whitney body cam footage.
Oh, I'm sure they've all watched my video by
no,
now.
he's talking about this incident. Yeah.
All right, so have you condemned him for what he did?
I'm not in a position to
Of course,
condemn.
you're a man that
Well, you're a
has
supervisor.
and supervisor that he lately assaulted this man and he's been notified.
This goes up the chain. It's an ongoing investigation. I'm not leading the investigation.
I know, but it's just you and I talking.
There's no investigation.
Well, there should be an investigation into the office.
I mean,
An IA investigation, maybe, but
I'm not internal affairs, so that would be an internal affairs matter, and I can't discuss that because I'm a road supervisor.
well, I'm glad you
I'm not
handled it
handling the
differently
investigation.
than they
I've been
did
doing
that
this
day.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
So,
this
two questions.
is fine.
Two
I don't care.
If I did feel uncomfortable, what
Yeah.
would the recourse be? I don't want these guys hearing what I have to say. What do you do?
Who are you speaking to?
To you. Yeah. If I did feel uncomfortable, you asked me if I wanted privacy. So if I said, yeah, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want these guys hearing what I got to say. What do we do?
Referring to your cameras?
Their
So
cameras.
like a guy's just walking down the street and he's like, you know what? I don't like the microphone, the camera. I would tell him you probably should go in your residence. You're in a public place.
Right.
There's probably 3 or 4 cameras
There's several.
looking at it.
We
They're-
documented them already.
It's just like welcome to 2025, right?
Right, exactly. And follow-up question: do you have a policy about closing your computers when you step away from the vehicle?
It's a case by case scenario.
So there's no official policy.
If we're responding to an emergency and we're dumping out of our car,
Right. Then no, because time. So
Yeah.
would you consider?
if time allows it,
Right.
100%.
But that is the
If
policy.
I'm, let's say I'm going to take a lunch break,
Right.
I'm probably not going to leave
Leave it
someone's
open.
driver's license up on my screen,
So
right?
would you consider men with cameras an emergency?
We had 10 police that came on scene.
And they left their cameras open and got butthurt when I filmed it. Come on,
I
come on,
responded-
Sarge, be frank.
Fine.
Yeah.
I could have walked away from you. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
no, 100%.
entertaining you guys.
Yeah,
right?
so can we have, right? Yeah.
All we heard was muffle on the radio, and we didn't even know who the officer was.
Yeah.
So it's our responsibility to see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are familiar with Asbury at all? Because a lot of stuff going
History,
on.
yeah.
Right.
History,
And I
yeah.
don't know if like the previous incident that happened here, previous tension. You guys have seen the video, right?
100%.
Well, Craig lived it.
I
Okay.
created it.
But what I'm saying is, there's some pretty wild comments on the video.
That's nothing to do with any of us.
I'm not saying it does.
That's irrelevant. Because the bottom line, what happened is this gentleman.
So you're a guy-
hold on.
What's that?
Hold on. This gentleman was simply recording in public space, and he happened to turn, and his phone was positioned toward Officer Whitley's police car. And I still want to play by play. And then Officer Whitley, inexplicably, he's like, well, first he says, you can't record in the police car, you can't record in the police car. And then he slams into the ground. He wasn't even recording, his phone wasn't even on, but even if it was, there was no law and order. Is that correct? That's a very fundamental way we can agree upon that, right?
I said it before, I'm going to say it again. The incident you're referring to is an ongoing investigation. It's being led by our internal affairs, which I'm not a part of.
Well, you were a part of this
I'm not
one.
the department spokesperson either.
Right. No, I understand.
All right. I'm being pretty reasonable answering everybody's
So
questions here.
I think he kind of has answered it in a way because he was a part of this situation, and what I did was identical, if not worse, than what he did, right? Because I said, no, I'm recording in this vehicle.
Right.
Period. Up and close and personal.
Right.
And that's when he went hands-on. I said, I'm not moving. Right. And he called the backup.
All right,
Right?
so,
Don't touch me.
Yeah, so to clarify then, for this incident, this officer, how do you say his name? Jales, how do you say it?
Pujols.
Pujols. I think it's P-U-J.
P-U-J-O-L-S.
Pujols. First initial I, right? And so, was that wrong of him to tell this gentleman that he was not allowed to record towards his car?
Kind of going in circles here.
No, I just
Once I'm done explaining
I just
to
wanted
you
a yes
guys,
or no.
I'm going to go back to headquarters. I'm going to review his body cam footage, and then I'm going to take the statements that you made and the information that I can see on the footage.
Well, let's just assume what I'm saying is what you're going to see on the body cam.
Okay, maybe something.
In fact, here's the thing. Forget about assumptions.
You
If you were to come upon someone who, your police car is there, the door's closed, windows
We're
closed.
talking like theoretical.
Oh, we're actually talking reality.
I can show you. I can show you better than it is.
Let's replay it.
So you don't want to go to headquarters? Is that
Here,
All right.
look, here, we want to do a replay. To show you exactly.
I'm doing my best to answer everyone's questions. I'm familiar with the incident. That's why I came here. I get it.
It was shocking to see that officer do the exact same thing that Whitley did to him. That's unbelievable. And things got to change around here. You know, if all you guys need to get on the same page with anything that's in that you can see from the public, share the film.
Here,
Hey, have a good day, buddy.
here, I'm gonna play the officer.
Have a good day.
Hold on, I'm gonna play the officer. So,
Well, Sarge, here's your vehicle. Here's your computer screen. Open
But
it.
here's what he
Turn the
did.
lights on. They got strobes and everything.
Oh, you can do whatever you want to do.
Hey, Dave, listen.
Just do me a solid. Don't put the stuff over. Please, I'm asking. You get
As long as you don't go hands
Zombie
on,
walks
which I don't
not.
think you will. Okay, so anyway, so here's what we do. So, so I'm Officer Pajol. Yeah, I'm Officer Pajol.
Want to see how you do?
You want to make sure his screen wasn't open.
Into my police car. You cannot record into my police car.
I don't want to stand behind you. I don't want to make it more
Stop.
comfortable.
You cannot record into my police car.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Let me go into the car so I can close my monitor.
No.
It's a no-brainer. Oh, whatever. Let me turn off. There's some way you can
Right, turn off the
hide the
speakers.
information. You do it when you go to lunch.
Put a
like you said.
t-shirt over it.
Yeah, cover it. Whatever
Cover
you
a
want to do.
t-shirt.
Whatever you want to do to create the privacy. But you can't violate my rights. And you haven't. I'm not saying you have. But your officer who's under is one of your
God bless you
charges.
all for joining us.
They touched me to push me back to the car. Unlike what you're doing
Thank
right
you.
now.
Fine
Being cordial, professional, and not making it an issue. It seems like that would be the best way to handle it. Though de-escalation goes a long way. Respecting our rights goes a long way. You give us respect, I give you respect. In fact, that's to a heavy book.
Like I said, man, listen,
Who called? Mr.
I'm-
Connolly? Mr. Connolly call again?
an anonymous call.
Better Mr. Connolly from the chiropractic office.
It may have
With
been
no
one of the
wheelchair
other-
access.
Yeah.
I mean, we could request the phone call.
Yeah, we will. All right.
So we'll request everything.
All right, so we'll see you at headquarters. Good.
Listen, see how when it comes down, it's just a lot more easier. You know, I'm not sure.
I'm a 5-year-old. I have to be patient.
And you're a professional, right? Right.
More like you.
So yeah, I mean, I do too. Maybe I mean, I thought he'll make Sergeant
I would
after
say
that
the
way.
whole town was abandoned buildings. So.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So you
Good to see
so
some
you,
life
you
back
seen
there.
some
Right? I'm not trying to
things.
scare you guys away.
Ah, appreciate that. Man. All right.
So
we'll be
meet at
over there.
headquarters.
Yeah.
I'll come out in the lobby. I'll
Yeah.
explain everything to you.
Yeah.
Give me a minute to review his body cam footage.
Yeah.
and
Take
we'll
your
go from
time.
there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you, officer.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good
All
day.
right. You got
See-
wash
see-
your hands.
see-
and then-
Okay.
All right, take care.
Plaza.
We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, showing up at the PD here. Wait for the rest of the gang to show up. We got Bongholio already on scene.
So if you want privacy in a public space, you can create that for yourself. Okay? So it's a t-shirt over the computer. You know, there is more expectation of privacy in public. But, you know, I gotta be honest, I was a little shocked that guy decided to cut Dave in that manner. But unfortunately, the same thing didn't happen with Craig. Craig was left bloody, thrown in the back of the cop car. He has 5 charges? 5 charges. So as he deals with the stress and the mental chaos of having to go to court, try to fight these bullshit charges. That's what they're bullshit charges. Right? Meanwhile, this guy, Officer Whitney's out, still throwing, nothing's happening to him. This guy needs to not only lose his job, but he needs to be charged with what he did. He needs to be charged with violently assaulting this man. It is not okay to put your hands on someone. You know, so something's got to change. So we're going to make sure we file IA on this guy, Cujo's, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I haven't filed any complaints on any of the officers yet.
You have it.
My attorney advised me at first to just wait, but yeah, I intend to. And the lieutenant, I am disgusted at that lieutenant. What he tried to gaslight me and calling out saying that I have a mental illness in the public.
I was going to say that before. I'm glad you brought it up because now I feel comfortable mentioning it. As the chiropractor tried to talk about the HIPAA laws, this and that, how does this officer then go to violate your rights by making such claims as that?
Right, and it was a complete lie.
Complete
You know,
fabrication.
my son was looking for me because they came out. My car was there. I was gone. He was in a panic. My girlfriend says, call the police station, say that your father has a disability, because he was worried that I had, couldn't walk any further. I was stuck somewhere.
And this guy, what was that guy's, the lieutenant's guy's name?
Townsend, Brian Townsend.
I mean, you could almost argue that he's a bigger piece of shit for doing that.
Yeah,
because
that really
at that
upset
point,
me.
this man's already arrested, right? Violently assaulted, blood all over his face, and then this lieutenant starts gaslighting.
Trying to push me out the door physically.
Pushing him out the door. You know, I think this is no way to behave as an officer. You know, I'm going to say I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry because things need to change. It is not okay. It is not okay. This kind of shit has no place in society. He's got to fight 5 bullshit charges. How is that okay? Deal with the mental stress and the anguish of having to go to court knowing you did nothing wrong.
Come along.
Well, we got to ring the bell. Ring it again. Police, here, this side.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fake.
This is the protest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, though, for asking.
Okay?
Does it look real?
Yeah, that's what scared me.
Definitely don't want to do that. Not my.
Well, I was walking around in here with real blood down my face, and I had a nurse.
Say that here.
The woman was so sweet when I first came out.
Microphone.
When I first came out of the back,
Hey, yeah.
I pulled my phone right out of the bag and I started recording. There was a sweet nurse, and she was like, "Oh, you okay? You okay?"
The first nice person. that you
Yeah,
had.
she was trying to look out for me, and I was like, I was on a tear. So, but
That's why we have the blood, the protest blood, as I'm calling it, on our head here. And please keep smashing that like button again. Thank you for the super chats. Please become a member if you're not already. It's only $1.99.
Well, I was just beat up by my wife. I don't want to tell the world.
You have blood on your head. He's asking you what's your business.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm here to conduct business.
he sees the cameras.
What do they
that's
say?
why.
Yeah, that blood looks so real. That blood looks so real.
So they're gonna send us an escort, an armed escort, to keep us safe.
To keep us safe. Yeah, like before when the officer was like, do you want to talk privately? It's like, not really, not with you guys, not with the Asbury Park police, considering everything that's going on.
Right.
I really don't want to be.
I prefer to have witnesses.
I don't want to be alone. Yeah.
Not only that, if I said yes, what are you gonna do?
Right.
You're gonna tell everybody they have to leave?
Right.
Yeah. So it's a silly question, unless he says, you know, you want to come down to the station, or let's go to get in my police vehicle. No, I definitely don't want to do that.
But you notice this, it says use intercom after 5 p.m. The time is now 2 here.
Yeah, it says 24 hours a day, 7 days a
Now
week.
it's 2 p.m.
All right, so like, what if you are actually bleeding like this, blood pouring down your head, and they can see the camera, right?
Yeah.
What, you run up to the police doors and they can't help you?
Apparently.
Right. You're running, somebody's chasing you, you need police help.
You're
You
running.
run to the door.
Ring the doorbell. We're going to get an escort for you. Hold on.
I'm at a safe spot. No, I'm not. I'm locked out.
Yeah, we'll be there in 10 minutes. Just keep running.
Right.
Run in place.
Can you run through the door? No, it's bulletproof glass.
There should not be a police station in the world that has their doors locked. It should be mandatory open. That should be a law. The door should be open.
I agree
There's no
with
reason
that.
to keep it closed.
No.
They're behind bulletproof glass most of the time. They're armed. They have weapons. They have cameras. You know, there's no one safer than them.
No. And this should be a safe haven. If someone is running away from someone, which has happened all across the country, they run into a police station. Here, they won't open the door.
Because I don't want them to get me. Look at this sign.
Even when there's ringing doorbells, they won't open the door. This is not a safe haven here in Asbury Park. It sure as hell isn't portrayed over here. Yeah, this is protest blood that we're wearing now, because this is how he looked when he was slammed to the ground by Officer Darrell Whitley at Asbury Park. I want your job, Officer Whitley. I want you charged, Officer Whitley. All of us here want you charged. All of us here want you charged.
Darrell! You know what's ironic? Within 30 seconds, they had a dozen police cars over there by us. And we're standing out here for how long? They tried to do it. And they knew we were coming.
Yeah.
And camera.
And they knew we were coming.
Right. I'm going to ring the doorbell again. It's getting hot. We're getting sunburned here.
This bell was rang 10 minutes before you guys even got here.
Really?
Yeah,
they
these
came up
young
here.
ladies.
And
Where's
they've
the
been
cameras?
waiting.
All right,
They've
there's
been
the
waiting.
camera up there. So they're recording us.
Why are they doing this?
That's what they do, baby.
They're purposely
I don't like it.
stalling
I don't
us
like it either.
because we have cameras, and they know. He admitted that they all saw my video,
Yeah, they all saw your video. And we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen.
which we know because they're all in my comment section. They're all in my comment
Can they
section.
put in the chat the name of
What
the
was that
sergeant?
the officer tries to talk about some of the comments that are in there? That has nothing to do with anybody but the person making the comment. That's nobody's problem. You might not like those comments, but maybe you need to see them or hear them because that's what people are
Somebody come
saying.
here to conduct business and fill out my complaint form against
Right, Leroy? What was that?
Officer Pujols, who likes to
He's talking
touch.
about comments in the comment section on his video.
Right.
What's wrong
Watch
with
back.
that?
Right.
You guys created an atmosphere.
She's looking for help too. She can't get any help.
Right, she can't get help either. Come on. Is this the police
crazy.
headquarters or not? She needs help. We need help.
Hey, protect and serve us.
Someone still didn't come out. It's been 7 minutes. Nobody still came out.
Yeah, we're documenting it.
Whenever the arresting officer come right out.
Just open the door, bro. Push the button. Buzz us in.
Is it open?
No.
They've been here for probably 15 minutes. We've been here for probably 7 to 8 minutes.
And the officers told Dave to come over to the police headquarters so he could follow through with his complaint. So, under the advice of the officer who we just dealt with, we are now here and we're locked outside with repeated attempts to try to get in. This doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. And this is where they're showing the true colors, ladies and gentlemen. And to protect and serve.
Somebody wrote, they're in the evidence room doing snow. Here we go.
Finally.
That's going to be for them.
Is she here already? All right. Or no?
All right.
Is she here already? No.
She's here, Neptune's here. They're bringing her to Neptune right now, okay?
Thank you.
All right, and Officer
We need
Walls.
help too.
Hello, Officer Walls.
I see that this is.
Yo, where you going?
Look at that.
Wait, escort us in.
Can you believe it?
Why you got? I want to come in the public building.
We can't hear you.
Fucking asshole.
You know,
I mean,
they wonder why people say the things they do in those comment sections.
Right.
They
They're
wonder
running
why.
Just open the door. It's a public
It's a
building.
public building,
We want to come in.
These men are bleeding.
And we're here to conduct official business. You know, what are we doing here?
And they were ready for it. They were prepared for us. Prepared for David.
The officer's request. The officer requested that Dave come here to file a complaint. So under the officer's request, we're here, and they're not letting us in. You can't make this shit up.
Hey, can you open the door for us? Let an officer come here and just walk away.
It's been like 15 minutes here.
Now, sir, that was another incident. The supervisor's coming out to speak with you.
Well, I want to come in. It's a public building.
Be patient. It's not a public building at the moment. The doors are locked.
It's not a public building at the moment.
It is always a public building, sir. This is our taxpayer money that goes to funding this building.
Thank you, Sarge. All right. How'd you get into this public building, huh? Really difficult.
Is that it? Just 4 minutes.
Thanks for coming out. I forgot your name, Sergeant Parisi. I had forgotten your name.
Sergeant Parisi.
We can all come in the lobby.
Sure.
Just let you know. That one.
All right. Protest. In support of my friend that was brutalized here in Asbury Park.
Is it him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was concussed. Bleeding, just like we look right here.
You didn't
Your
notice
hair's
it
too
before.
nice, too.
You didn't notice it before.
No, it was on the eye.
Yeah,
Anyways,
all right, so you didn't notice it.
I can only take the complainant back there, so you guys are welcome to wait in the lobby.
We're gonna come with him. We need to document.
Well, I don't need any privacy. Quite frankly, I'm not even comfortable being in private with any police in Asbury Park. I want witnesses. I don't want to be
That's
in
how we
private.
do it, though.
Yeah, well, I can fill out the complaint form right here in this public lobby.
Legally in New Jersey, any officer on the scene has to legally take a complaint. That's the
initial
law.
complaint, but for him to provide a statement, I can't do it up here.
No, I just want to fill out a complaint form. That's all I want to do. That's all I'm here to do today. Fill out a complaint form against an officer.
I'm gonna let my supervisor.
Sure. Whatever you got to
You
do.
feel more comfortable doing that out here?
Right here in the
Okay.
lobby.
All right, that's fine.
I filed a complaint with officers right up the street.
Officer Beacon there.
It's not necessary to do all that and try to keep us out. You've already locked us out of the building. It says on the door that the building's open till 5 o'clock.
But Asbury Park.
It's like, yeah, we'll help you, but only by our rules.
There's a sign that says 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
I think my sheet was melting.
We'll help you guys, but only under our terms.
Yeah. So it took them long enough to let us in. I don't see why you just let us into this public lobby right here. Like, we're standing here anyway. I don't need any other help to hand me the complaint form.
Right.
I'll fill it out and I'll turn it back in. It's that simple.
And it's windy out there. The audio is bad when it's windy.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, it's a hot day too. I mean, they say this building is open 24/7. Yeah, they kept us out like 15 to 20 minutes.
So
Hey, thank you.
And there's
we'll find out if you
Real-
reviewed the body camera footage.
Real rock star.
precautions here.
I can see chats now. Hey, Frank Pants.
So Mike, what do you think the odds are that they investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing?
It's almost like acting for private gain.
100.
100%. Not even 100%.
100.
Yeah, you have rights. They don't.
Yeah, how do you investigate
Sometimes work
yourself?
like that. The armed people feel unsafe.
Investigate
That
yourself.
Parisi had a bodyguard. He had Officer Bacon with him as a bodyguard.
Yeah.
Peaceful
Isn't
man.
isn't that a funny name for a cop?
Being
Officer
alone, but
Bacon?
wanting me to bring it, and go there alone.
Exactly. Excellent point.
You know, yeah, that's the irony.
It's
It's
super
so
funny.
ironic. In addition to that, what do you think the odds are that they investigate
That's
themselves
funny,
and
too.
find no wrongdoing? Throw it in the chat. What's the percentage that they investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing?
Captain Pet Way.
Hey,
Captain
everyone,
Parisi.
if you just joined us, this is protest blood. This is not real blood on us because our friend Craig there was actually bloodied just like this by Officer Daryl Whitney of the Asbury Park Police just recently.
Where were you recording?
And
Right here?
he was slammed to the ground. His head was
Where
slammed
did
to
they
the
tell you you
ground.
couldn't?
Oh,
because
in this
Officer
court
Whitley
window
didn't like
right
that he
here.
had
The time.
He was arrested.
Oh, guys.
Right? They gave him shit for
Da-
having his camera in this area.
David just pointed out this QR code here where
They're encouraging you to do it.
I was told not to record. It was a judge's order saying not to record, but yet they post the QR code here, which requires you to pull out your phone. Yeah, but,
Okay, we're going to continue Craig's
we'll
story.
pick up.
So you have the complaint form for me to fill out?
I need to explain it to you.
You know, Parisi has his bodyguard, Mr. Bacon.
I'm gonna offer one more time. We don't want to go back.
Absolutely. Just fill out the form. Pass it up.
Well, you're gonna provide a statement in your own words of what happened. Correct? So you write down, explain what your interaction was, all that's gonna be.
What type of complaint is this? This is against an officer, right? This is not a criminal complaint form.
It's gonna be based on whatever your statement is. I don't know what you're so.
Right, well, what I'm asking for is a complaint form against an officer. I don't want to do anything other than fill out a complaint form against an officer. So the way you have commendation forms and complaint forms, I want the complaint form. I want to fill it out myself. As a matter of fact, I don't even want you standing in front of me when I fill it out. I want to fill it out in private.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, right.
I'm explaining it to you. I'm
Right.
gonna leave you in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lobby.
yeah.
But I also need to explain to you that this form here
Right.
gets filled out by me. The only thing I need on this form is a signature that's gonna verify that whatever you write on here was in fact written by
Right,
you.
well, I'm going to fill it out anonymously, as is my right. So, there, I'll put an X or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I recommend that you leave some.
Contact, I'll leave my
way
email
for them
address,
to-
yeah, 100%, yeah.
Okay.
No issue.
So you,
Come over here.
And then I'll fill
Right.
this, and you'll fill that?
well, I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
And then once I retrieve this,
Okay.
it's gonna have your statement,
Sure.
and then together, we're just gonna go, is this statement provided by you,
Right.
XYZ, and you don't have to give your name if you don't wanna,
Right.
but you can do a little scribble here just to confirm that
Yeah.
I didn't have some random
Right,
person
right, right.
write it and then put, okay,
Yeah,
fair?
Red scribble for red.
All
One other question.
What's that?
Did you get an opportunity to review the body camera?
It's uploading still.
It's uploaded.
Alright, just give me a couple minutes. When this is all completed, this is gonna be forwarded to our internal affairs, and I'll go from there.
Okay.
Fair.
And that'll be these guys, Lieutenant Gogan and Sergeant Razor. Does it go to the sergeant first? I'm not sure. Okay, so what odds you
They're all
think
in the same office.
you guys investigate yourselves and find no wrongdoing?
Internal affairs,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, I know.
We do.
Yeah, we do. You know how we do. All right, thank you. I'll fill this out. How do I contact you when I'm ready?
Come back in 10 minutes. No one's in here, it's records.
No one's, okay.
Come back in 10, fair?
All right, fair. I also have an issue with their complaint policy procedure here. I don't want them to know I'm complaining against them. I want to take the form, leave, fill it out in private or with my lawyer, and turn it in anonymously. But instead, I have to face the guys who potentially were the ones that I'm complaining on. This is an issue for me.
That's what
I don't want to write this, transfer it to him. I want to go, fill it out in private, hand it back in to whoever's here, and leave. I don't want them to know who I'm complaining against at the time, or who it is. It could have been the sergeant that I'm complaining against. It could have been the other officer, his bodyguard that was with him right now. So I want to be able to do that where I feel my privacy is being respected. I want to feel safe and not intimidated. And this is intimidation tactics. It's just another subtle intimidation tactic. This is just a policy. No, I want to go take the form. They should be out here first of all. I shouldn't even have to ask for one, because that's another thing. But I don't want them to know I'm asking for a complaint form. I want to just grab a form, leave. The door should be open. I want to grab a form, leave, fill it out, come in, return it. Done. So I'm not with whatever they're doing here. I don't like it.
I agree with what Dave's saying about that's what I have the biggest issue with is their process on doing this and how all this transpired. Because as he was victimized by being touched by this police officer, right? He's now being re-victimized
By his friends.
Show me your papers. Show me your papers.
Right, exactly.
The whole process. Yeah.
The process I have an issue with.
The process to punishment.
So is this your procedure every time someone fills out a complaint form against an officer?
Not normally.
Not normally, so what do you normally do?
I would normally bring you back to the interview room, so it's one-on-one,
All right.
maybe private. We wouldn't have-
All right, so as a victim of this police officer, I would be concerned because so he works for you, you have a relationship with him. I don't want to give you the complaint against him, right? I want to be able to come, there should be complaint forms in this lobby that I could get without alerting anybody. Out of fear of retaliation, you guys may not like that complaints are being filed against you. It should be here where I can just grab it, fill it out, and return it. Having to, as a victim, having to have this interaction with someone who's probably a friend with the person, or maybe even potentially the person I'm filling out the complaint form, victimizes me again.
Yep.
So I mean, I would really love to talk to the chief or somebody about this whole procedure that you have here, because I think it creates double victims here. We should be able to come for transparency and anonymity, to be able to come, grab a complaint form or accommodation form, because I might want to say, hey, Parisi did a great job, right? I should be able to come, the form should be here, I should be able to grab it, go consult with my lawyer or my family or whatever, wherever I want to do, fill it out, and just come back to the window, return it. Good. You know what I mean? Like, this whole situation makes me very uncomfortable. I think it's an unfair way of doing it. You know, as far as I know, you're his supervisor, you have a relationship with him. It just doesn't feel like I'm going to get a fair shake with that. So you know, I feel like your buddies, you're in the same unit, you got a thin blue line. Not saying you do, but potentially.
Some people do.
Some people do. Yeah.
Is that the vibe that you get from me?
It's not the vibe that
I feel like I've extended as much courtesy to all you guys
I
as
think
possible.
eventually you became cordial. I think
Me?
Well, I think when you first came, you and yourself.
It's not so flat.
There's things going on in Asbury Park. You acknowledged that you were on a higher alert. You did.
I said I was on high alert.
Right.
Because the officer mic'd up. We didn't know what he was
Right.
going on.
And that's reasonable. But that is an energy that translates to me when I've been breaking the laws.
And with all fairness, our friend Craig was violently, unlawfully assaulted and arrested. So,
By your
no, I
department.
understand, but I'm trying to give you
So
some
sorry.
insight into.
So this is our department policy now.
Yeah.
Every citizen has the right to make a complaint about an officer. I've explained those rights outside. We're here now. I'm following through with it.
Yeah, yeah. You're
This-
doing your
this
policy the way
statement and this
it is.
document, I'm gonna put in this envelope,
Yeah.
and this is gonna be put under the door for internal
Yeah.
affairs to review when they come in.
Yeah. I'm not suggesting that you're gonna do anything wrong. What I'm saying is, for the comfort of the public, the general public, that may be intimidated by Sergeant Parisi, or this very, very big
Officer
gentleman
Bacon.
here, the Bacon. It's intimidating for your average citizen to have law enforcement in front of them. So they may be reluctant to come and file a complaint if they know they have to face you guys. Your average person is gonna be nervous, their hands are gonna be trembling. We're just not those average people, right? Because we do what we do. Sometimes it is to affect change. It is to educate. It is to educate officers like Pujols or Darrell Whitney, who want to violate people for taking pictures of their police car. It's the most ridiculous thing ever heard. The car is out in public. The same way, if you pull us over, you look into a vehicle, and if you see a bag there, plain view, you're going to ask what that is, and you're going to be looking to investigate it, right? You see a bottle of alcohol, plain view. It's not like, don't look into my car,
Plain view, doctor.
right? So we can look into your cars the same way you can look into ours. Matter of fact, I would say we can look into our cars because
Yeah, we pay for those cars.
And I'm not. I know you probably it's like I don't care, you know.
I'm extending
But I do want
courtesy to listen to
appreciate
you.
that. But I do want to affect change.
This is
Yeah.
probably something that you should address when you follow up with internal affairs.
Right.
And tell them that maybe you feel the policy should be changed.
Who sets the policy?
That's ultimately going to work its way up to our director.
Okay.
And I have a question as well. And I think it was New Jersey that there was an investigation, an undercover reporter that went through various precincts and municipalities from New Jersey to find out. They came there to do a complaint on an officer. And the huge majority of the municipalities they went to, there was no complaint form in the lobby, which, according to the report, they said there was supposed to be. And some of the officers, now you have not been by any means negative about this process, so I want to acknowledge that, but some in that undercover report they did, they were nasty, they were mean, just because someone said they had a complaint they wanted to do on an officer. So my question is, isn't there supposed to be, as the exposure report was saying, some place here where those forms, blank forms are already available? so people can do that anonymously.
I can't speak on behalf of other departments.
I'm just asking you for your department.
For our department, the way we handle it is the way I've been doing it right now. I made notification to the guy that's above me. I've made notification to Internal Affairs that I'm taking the initial report. I'm not going to conclude this investigation. It's going to be forwarded to the people that handle it. They'll be in somehow contact with you, and we'll go from there. And then while you guys are having a conversation, if you want to say, hey, listen, I think maybe this should be done because it'll make me feel more comfortable, or somebody else feel more comfortable, it's fine.
Now, one other question is, so I think the policy, maybe for New Jersey, is to have these forms in your lobby, like it's supposed to be done. I don't have this. If anyone can check online, we have about 700 people in here alive, and if anyone can check online, like what the policy is supposed to be in New Jersey. Because if you're not doing it, it means it's not person's shoes, to make sure that it's fixed. So we have changed something, and if it's supposed to be anonymous forms in here to the police complaints, but I would think you would want to weed out the bad officers so that the good officers can not be seen in that light like Officer Ridley or Officer Peugeot.
I want to give, because I know you like to ask questions for my questions. Let's say that we let this in the lobby and we were to fill out an anonymous complaint. How would we receive that and not know that? Because people come and go through the lobby all day. Let's say you wrote something in there, again, that you don't feel comfortable with other people hearing about.
Right.
And then we have people come in the lobby and they see a paper and start reading it.
Right.
Well, at least this way, it's like, you've only been dealing with me, right?
Right, I have.
A supervisor, and I've gotten all these documents, and then when we're done, you're all gonna watch me secure it,
Right.
and I'm giving you my word that it's gonna be handled.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna be
Well,
thrown in a pile somewhere,
I can
it's
still
gonna be left out here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, but you got to have a Dropbox, not if you have a hole in that door or something, so you would
This is
have to
for
have secure
records,
plans.
civilians.
Well, other than that, I can
Civilians
have a
and
friend
internal
return
affairs
it for me. I
investigation.
can have a friend
Okay.
hand it in for me. There's multiple ways to do it.
I can't
right?
change it.
Well,
Right now, I can't change
Right.
it.
Right now, you can.
But I can tell you
I
a
want to
way
figure out how
that you
we
could present.
can. Yeah. So
When
the
you
director,
when you talk to them,
when you refer to the director, was that the director of public safety or what director?
police director.
Police director is at the top.
So he would be the guy that ultimately would review department policies
What's the
and all that
name?
stuff.
What's his name?
John Hayes.
John Hayes.
All right.
All right. So that's where we go to. We go to city council meetings and stuff like that. You know, sometimes things got to get very uncomfortable
So-
for change to take an effect.
And that's fair.
And that's what we're here for. When, if there's no,
And you don't have to tell me where you're
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
But are you guys familiar with Asbury?
I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So, like, Asbury's been on the front line of change for years, okay?
Many years.
I mean, we're one of the first departments to
Craig
have-
knows about change.
Okay.
Body counts?
But I'm just trying to be like,
Yeah, yeah.
talk to you guys like
Oh,
normal
right.
people.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
All right, so we get it.
yeah.
We have one of the most diverse cities on the East Coast, probably, right? Is that fair to say? So we
Yeah,
interact
yes.
with all different people,
Right.
all different lifestyles, all different like ideas and stuff. So we're always trying to figure out a way that like we can work with the community and vice versa. That's all.
And that's what
So-
we want to do too. We,
All right.
we would love to work with you guys. We actually work with other police departments. We have friends that are high-ranking, high-level police officers, captains, lieutenants,
And we've trained their departments in
And we've
First
trained
Amendment.
departments, right.
So that First Amendment, so things like what happened to Craig will never happen again. And we also extend an offer to you free of charge, that if you would like, that whoever your police director to contact us, we would be happy to do a First Amendment training, so you understand the people's perspective.
Not going to see eye to eye on everything, but for now, I know your frustrations from a separate incident.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm just
For this
trying to
man
deal with
here.
the incident today.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to deal with
Right.
that the best way I
Right,
can.
and I'm glad you were there to handle it because you didn't let my rights get violated.
No, because the bottom line is,
Right.
this is fake blood,
Yeah.
because you did the right thing.
'Cause you
It's
did.
not real blood.
Yeah.
No. But it was,
showing up everywhere.
but it was, it's all over the station apparently. But it was real blood for this gentleman right here, and that's why we're here.
You get it. I know you get it, and yeah.
We've gone over this.
Yeah, so let's
Yeah.
do this. So where are we at with
And
this?
to be honest, I wish you had showed up first
Yeah.
and not Pujo's. It would have went a little different, I
Or,
think.
or several weeks ago.
Or with Craig.
Oh, with Craig, I wish you would have showed up with Craig.
Right.
The sergeant who did show up handled things fine.
But he
Yeah,
didn't
but he
stop.
should have said
He
so.
didn't stop
He
winning.
returned after the
Yeah.
fact, then he did.
Sergeant Shrugs is a good guy.
Sergeant Sherman.
No, he didn't stop the guy from assaulting him though.
What?
He had left.
No,
Oh, Sergeant Shrugs left already?
I don't think he was there.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's where he should have sent him back to, I don't know what the codes are over here, is it
No, I know
98?
you watch my videos.
Yeah, I told you I did, yeah.
He should have sent him back to work
You
and he
should
should have
expect
handled
that
it.
too. you should expect us to be familiar with
100%.
Like,
Oh yeah,
why would we not want to see like what's going on?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I think you're trying, in good faith, you're trying to make a bridge to us, so I'm going to acknowledge
Yeah,
that.
But I'm not bullshitting you.
Right,
I mean,
but there are
you know,
departments who do,
But
or who
in
don't
terms
watch
of,
it.
Comments that people make on those videos, those that we don't have, you know, they might upset you what people say, but those are people's comments.
About the response, first and foremost, I care about the safety of the people that live here, and I care about the guys that are supervised.
and us.
So,
What about us?
well, the people that are here is what I meant.
Yeah.
You guys.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone say we do.
Public safety,
Right.
but also the safety of my officers.
And I agree with you. We
And
care
if
about
you guys
this
are
very
familiar with
same
Asbury,
thing. Yeah.
you know that we go from an alarm call to a homicide,
To a camera call.
to a camera call.
Yeah, I mean,
to
in all fairness, I don't know all that,
prop
but
blood,
yeah,
all sorts of stuff.
yeah, this is unusual for you, I'm assuming.
you know, and the patience, for me, it just comes with time.
Yeah, it's a credit to you. You have
But
had
being
this conversation
professional,
with us.
which you are
You sound like a news anchor. I'm sure you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, but
yeah, you
again-
have the voice and everything. So
But the patience, like, you're being professional now, and patience, it should come like, whatever the public needs in time, you know, we need, and you're not rushing us. So again, I all of us
appreciate it.
are about creating bridges
Yeah.
to police departments. So yeah, and he appreciates that as well. And you're not rushing us, you're not like rolling your eyes, and that's,
Done unnoticed on our end.
it's
Right.
more with the prop blood. It's
It's a little distracting.
All right, I do have to wrap this
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
guys.
yeah, sure.
So, I'm collecting your statement here.
Right.
I'm putting it in this envelope. I already told you I'm delivering it to Internal Affairs, right?
Right.
okay, we're gonna wash this off. Now, stay tuned with us, because now we're gonna go to the delicious, delicious restaurant now. And stay with us, because we're gonna raise money for the homeless.
Part 3.
All right, here we go. Headed into Pasta Volo.
2 was the complaint forms. 3 is comida.
Very kind of you, Craig, over here. And I heard not only did you give the gift card, but you gave $100 towards his return.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That was very generous of you.
Yeah.
Very generous of you.
Yes, the owner
Review
okayed it,
of
so,
you.
yes, yes.
And Sheila, thank you.
No problem.
Very
Everything is her idea, so.
It makes a difference, man. The kindness goes a long way.
Yeah.
And the generosity, it comes back.
Yes, yeah, we're Asbury grown, we grew up 2 blocks from here, so we've seen the
that's
city
awesome.
transform, we know the city's needs,
Yeah.
and we try to feed it. My sister's here, I'm around the corner with the parents, most of my parents are low income too, so it's been a battle.
Yeah.
Damon, he's the other owner with Sheila.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
What's up, Steve? All right, I'm David. I like that shirt. Like take out type style, you know, it makes it easy. Yeah.
And you know, the pasta's made fresh, sometimes you don't know the age of the pasta you're eating.
You can tell it's fresh, 100%. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's so good. And you can tell it's homemade.
How's the Zoe?
I love that it's got this little spice to it, like a kick.
How is everything?
So good.
So good, it makes me realize other places are just doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Don Joy, thank you for the Cash App donation to Pasta Volo.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank
Keep them
you.
coming.
Thank you. Now, the texture is incredible, and this is banana pudding here. And check this, can you see it well?
Keep those donations coming.
That is really, really good. It's like taking a bite of heaven.
All right, before I close this out, I just want to thank everybody who came out to support me today. The entire Tyranny Response Team, including Leroy Truth, David Snow from the Exposure Report, Vinny from Garden State Accountability, Scalzo Photo, Bongholio from the Social Justice Waterpipe, and of course, everyone who has participated and donated today. Pasta Volo went above and beyond. They gave us complimentary t-shirts, fed us until our hearts and bellies were full, and I think it's safe to say that everyone's still talking about that banana pudding. But even bigger than that, they stepped up to help the homeless right here in Asbury Park. Viewers like you have already donated $240, and with Pasta Volo matching the donations dollar for dollar, that's $480 going straight into meals. They even donated $100 toward my attorney fees, but I've decided to give that right back so it goes to the fund to feed the homeless. This isn't all just about me, and I love how we're turning something ugly into something good for the community. If you'd like to be a part of this effort, the links are in the description. You know, even $1 or $5 can really make a difference. Please help us to keep this momentum going. Thanks a lot.